Hi everybody, it's Philippe again, and today we're gonna work on a special project making the eyes and iris. We don't want to make everything, but just the iris. Here I took a picture of my wife's eyes, and I found that quite fascinating to see the details, how it is done. It's really amazing, and you see the shadows here. That's something really nice. Take another picture of my eyes in front, and we're gonna try to do something quite realistic today in that team. Are you ready? So fire up your GIMP, make a new image with 1000 by 1000 pixel. Make it, give it an alpha channel, and now we're gonna make a big selection about from the middle, letting a small part here empty. This part gonna be the middle of the eyes later. You're gonna understand with the practice. Now we're gonna find two colors. One quite clear, X to change, and the other one more dark. Okay. Now we're gonna use some new feature, brand new in the 2.6 GIMP. That's the brush dynamics. Here we're gonna put random in the opacity, random in the hardness, random in size, random in color. I don't have yet a Wacom tablet, but if you got a Wacom, you can use here the pressure to change the value. Here you can go in the randomness to 0 to 100%. We're gonna keep 100%. So today we are not too busy with this project. You're gonna have like about 20 minutes show. So I'm gonna take the time to show you how this new brush engine is working. Here, pressure, we need a Wacom. I don't have one, so forget it now. But with a Wacom you can set that, as I said earlier. But here with velocity, we can work on the opacity. So here I come close. If I go slow, it's full. If you go fast, it's light. Slow is full. Opacity fast is light. Okay? Ctrl Z to take that out. And we come back. We're gonna now try with the hardness. Slow, we are full. If you go fast, we got the same size. I'm gonna try to make another example here. Slow, fast. So here it's okay. Slow, we got a full line, and in fast, we got the same diameter of the line, but it's lighter in the middle. So it's not so hard. It's not the size which worked, not the opacity, it's just the smoothness. Ctrl C. Now if we go with the size, slow, we got a big, and we are fast, we got a small one. That's pretty easy to show up. Ctrl Z, come back to my tools, and now with the color. Here, this thing is a bit special, because if you look down, you see here, use color from gradient, and here you can choose a gradient and invert it, everything. But I found that just making use color from gradient here, use color in velocity or in one of those randoms thing, is doing the same trick. This funky color. So, of course, you can use whatever gradient you want, but my goal here was to use the color from foreground and background. And for that, I'm gonna just change this color to black. Not this one, the other one. X to black. So we've got two different colors. And put the gradient here. And for foreground and background, HSV. So here we got the black color with the foreground. If I go fast, I've got the other color with the background. So I can do something like slow and up with the other color. Fast is the background color and slow is the foreground color. So you can use that to make some texture, and without having a Wacom, you can already, excuse me, have some kind of way to change those values. One other thing we got here, the fade out is quite clear. You can change the value of fade out. If you go to 500, the line, the fade out gonna take 500 to finish. If you go slow, no, it's the same. There's nothing to see with fast or slow. It's just fade out after 500 pixels. Make a special effect. If you want some sparkle, for example, make some sparkle in white and want to fade out. That's not really a good thing in the middle. Imagine just fading out in a regular manner. What else we've got here? We've got some apply jitter. That's a bit funky. It's like making the line, I will exaggerate here. You see? It's just spreading around the line, your center line. I'm gonna go down with my jitter to show you. It's less. Okay. We've got another way of working on the effect, and we find it here. On the spacing, that's a value which is related to the brush. I think it can be better to have it in the other dialog. Here spacing, making the space between the dots. If you go down, okay. We're gonna use it for the next step at 100. Now we're gonna just for fun make some funny thing, some funky thing. We're gonna put random in the opacity, random in the size, random in the color, random when the size in the color, and choose a funky gradient and make some confettis. So that was not possible before. We just have like a randomness of everything we want. Okay? So back to our project. I'm gonna go back here to foreground background, coming back to with that color with the one we had before. And just keeping the thing as we need. So let's work again. And now we're gonna put some line in it. Can I increase a bit the size of my paintbrush? We're gonna paint some randomness here. Again, with shift to make a line, you make a point, with shift to make a line, and with control to get it in the angle. Some more here. Okay, I'm gonna make some mess in the middle. You know that I like that. Now next step, we're gonna change the color to black. And in the randomness, we're gonna take out the color randomness, the hardness, and the opacity. Just keep the size. So now we're gonna fill the border here. Up, down, until we've got like something quite irregular. Here again, up, down. Always with control, with shift and control press, can put some more in that side. So now that we got that nice mess, we're gonna go to filter and to distort and to wind. Distort, wind, down. The last one, wind. Okay, here we get just to choose the trailing and the strength you can go to 100, but I think not so much. I want to have this side not so much. Yeah, 58, it's okay. Now again, filter, we show wind. Now we go to the left, so that's gonna come from the other side, and here we can go up a lot. Important that the line get together in the middle. Yeah. Okay. Let's begin to take form. Now let's come closer. Now we're gonna use another filter. Filter, distort, eye warp. I'm gonna open a bit more my dialogue to have a better view. You can go full screen, but for the video cast, I just will stay in my small window here. So grow in grow radius, you can go to 60. In deform to say like that 0.30. And now we're gonna make some big dot. Clicking or just moving a bit the mouse, doing the tweak. Really deforming, making like can go down a bit with deform radius, 20. Okay, now we go to move, and you go up with the strength to 40, and you go down, out like that. You're gonna make some deformation thing. Deform radius get to go low. I'm just messing around. If you remember the planet technique, it's something a bit the same way. Click OK. So now we've got our basic. Now we need that part here in black. Select all and bucket tool. Fill that in black. Here we see we get a small line. So we're gonna just taking the pencil tool, and we're gonna just fill it black. Okay, here we are okay. And now with the color tool, the color selecting tool, we take the white out, Control X. Now next step, for the next step we're gonna need to rotate this image. You go to Image, Transform, Rotate counterclockwise. And now Control A to select all, and now filter, distort, and polar coordinate. Click OK. That's it. We got our basic iris. Now we're gonna use the dodge and burn tool to finish our effect. More clear here. Dodge and burn tool is really interesting because it's not taking out the texture, it's just changing the value of the color. If you go too much, Control X to come back again. Okay, I think Control down is burning. And without control is dodging. But that's too much. Okay. Now we're gonna put this eyes in an image that I've got already here. Okay. I'm gonna drop it in my other image. And we're gonna finish placing, shadowing. M to move. I'm gonna move our iris in the right place. You can scale it if you want. I think we can need some more dodging around. It's a bit too clear. Here, for example, increasing the shadow here on top. I think we've got it. Here you got some other example that I've done earlier. another eyes. I've got a golden eyes also. Another blue. And here we are, the one we just made together. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Perhaps next time or another time, I've got already a project for next time, but perhaps another time I can teach you how to make some skin and how to use the paths tool to make that kind of effect here. Next Tuesday you're gonna be again with Rolf to learn some more photo manipulation techniques with him. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
photocastnetwork.com, your photography resource in the potosphere. photocastnetwork.com